time has come. The top two seeds in the college football playoff have arrived for their championship moment. Two teams that have essentially been on a collision course for months. They had high expectations, high pressure, but they met those challenges. Now, which side will go home fulfilling their ultimate dream here tonight? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. To pass. It's Moore. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. Grab made by the tight end. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. Past the touchdown. Bama. They draw first blood in this national title game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Moore. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can he keep it going here? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They moved the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Extending the play now. They'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. He's at the 50. Now the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Ducks. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. It's a takeaway and a touchdown, and this game is suddenly tied. What a moment in this championship game.
Yeah, just a sensational play by this defense right here. Their fingerprints are all over that, and you could see it. They weren't content with just getting a stop or getting a turnover. They wanted to score, and they did.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. A direct snap. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Back to pass. It's Simpson. Fires it to the wideout. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That's a design quarterback keeper. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's running out of time here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. To throw, it's Simpson. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here comes a handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down. Looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air, it's Moore. Pressure is coming. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. And the Ducks will have to kick this away.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. This should be the last play of the quarter. The shotgun handoff here. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the 2nd quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. The short hands. It's Hale. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long. So this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. He's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
That sack forces a 4th down, and here comes the punt team. And that sets up a return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Dropping back. It's Moore. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming out now.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. On the move now. Lets it go quickly. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Really good route here by this receiver. Quarterback does his job, puts the ball right where it needs to be. But how about the play by that defender to knock it away?
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner heads out of bounds.
Well, this returner's about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Yeah, this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. The pass rush closing in. He's got the 40. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. Motion now from the tight end. They'll run it here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Moore. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Tough to show by the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Hughes. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's out of bounds here on the return. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Grab down the middle, it's Porton. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Bringing pressure. And it falls incomplete. Second and 10 here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's going to take off. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. Alabama getting set for their 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. The sure hands. It's Hale. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
it's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Looking for a gap. It's Miller. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Fires it on the move. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it deep to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Touchdown, tied, and the route is on. This is just quarterback wisdom. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Moore. He's looking deep down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He could go. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Third and short now for the offense. They're the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. What a catch! And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. QB keeper all the way. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Quick throw caught on the left side. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot, 21 yards out. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. First down. Makes the grab. It's Hughes. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. First down here for this offense. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking to scramble. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. On first down, it's play action. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The screen pass almost intercepted there. It's going to bring up fourth down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. Fourth down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. On the ground, it's Miller. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Direct snap. He's running out of time here. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Touchdown, Bama. They continue to roll up the score.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. They'll try the ground game here.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
To the air, it's Moore. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pressure is coming. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down at the 45. And the Ducks pick up enough to get a 1st down there. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're in
deep shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Pitches to the back. He shreds the tackle. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that 1st down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, I'm going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Grab behind the line. It's Williams. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
By another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offensive coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Here's the 2nd down play. Caught behind the line. It's Cuevas. And the defense smothers him for no gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now, but I got to think, at 3rd down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
He shreds the tackle. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep for late game heroics. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Oh, almost intercepted for a 2nd time today. Couldn't quite hold on, but it brings up 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He dropped it on the crossing route, and now the offense faces a 4th down. The Ducks will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Trying for a 4th down completion. Defense is coming after him. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Then he'll run out of bounds, picking up a few yards on the play. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And 3rd down, it's a handoff. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. No, he stopped short on 4th down. The defense making a play that should just about secure this victory. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And And the offense will just take a knee. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement.